हेलो एवरीवन। वेलकम टू अवर यूट्यूब चैनल के ऑफ टीचर्स। आज हम आपके साथ गेस्ट पेपर जनरल इंग्लिश बीजी थर्ड सेमेस्टर का शेयर करने जा रहे हैं विथ आंसर्स। अगर आपको बीजी थर्ड सेमेस्टर के प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स और गेस्ट पेपर्स चाहे तो हमारा प्ले लिस्ट ज़रूर चेक करना बीजी थर्ड सेमेस्टर हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे। वहाँ आपको सभी पेपर्स, सिलेबस और प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स और गेस्ट पेपर्स भी मिलेंगे। और अगर आप हमारा व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में हमने लिंक दी हुई है, वहाँ से आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। अगर हम इस गैस पेपर की बात करें, इसमें जो पहला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट इज़ द थीम ऑफ द प्ले मदर्स डे। इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है, द ड्रामा मदर्स डे इज़ अबाउट द सिचुएशन ऑफ वुमेन इन देयर हाउस होल्डर्स, नेमली mothers. The homemaker is devoted to her family and fulfills her duties with sincerity and devotion. But she is never added, acknowledged, or thanked. She is reduced to the status of an unpaid domestic helper in her own home due to her leniency and determination to please everyone instead of being courteous. Family members would sometimes simply command her to do things. Her family members are not grateful to her in any way or equal measures. Mr. Pearson, the protagonist of the chapter Mother's Day, is a homemaker who is loyal to her family, which is unpleasant and impolite to her. Despite doing everything for them, they would go out and have fun while leaving her at home. ये था पहला क्वेश्चन का आंसर। क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड, राइट ए कैरेक्टर स्केच ऑफ मिसेस फिट्जजेराल्ड। इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है, Mrs. Fitzgerald is one of the play's primary characters. She is a fortune teller and a Pearson family neighbor. She is also a friend of Mrs. Pearson's and is aware of Mrs. Pearson's predicament. Mrs. Pearson's future is predicted by her, and she is told that her future may be good or bad depending on how she acts. Mrs. Pearson is in charge of dealing with the matter. Mrs. Pearson, being a softie, claims she could not do anything about it. Mrs. Fitzgerald offers to assist her by swapping bodies and roles. Both of them exchanged glances while they dealt with the kids and husband. Mrs. Fitzgerald, as Mrs. Pearson, tells her children that they must be moralized and act responsibly. She contributes to her family's understanding of Mrs. Pearson's importance. ये था इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर। क्वेश्चन नंबर थर्ड, डिस्क्राइब द कैरेक्टर ऑफ मिसेस पियर्सन। इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है, द प्रोटोगोनिस्टिक of the drama Mother's Day is Mrs. Pearson. She is a pretty woman in her 40s, but she has a troubled expression on her face. Her voice has a little flustered suburban tune to it. She is completely committed to her husband and children, and she cares for them with such zeal that she neglects to care for herself. However, excessive affection and care have ruined the other family members and they have become spoiled brats. She has such a soft heart that she cannot love her family. So when she sees Mrs. Fitzgerald behaving badly towards her children, she urges her to return to her old roles. ये था इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर। क्वेश्चन नंबर फोर, राइट ए कैरेक्टर स्केच ऑफ हेलन केलर। इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है, हेलन केलर was born on June 27, 1880 in Tuscumbia in Alabama. She belonged to a family with long checkered history. She was a live, curious, and assertive child. She felt at ease in the rose bower of her house. Unfortunately, an illness rendered her blind and deaf when she was 19 months old. But that did not diminish her vigorous and zest for life. She evolved her own shyness to communicate with others. She learned many small things like folding and putting away the clean clothes coming from the laundry, greeting the guests, playing with Martha, a little colored girl, and her pet dog Belly. When Miss Suleiman came to her life, everything changed for her. She was amazingly quick to follow whatever she taught her. She learned individual words and sentences and learned to read. Through Miss Sullivan, she developed love for nature. She began to love every object and creator in the world of nature. She had natural love and affection for her parents and the highest of regards for her teacher and lifelong companion, Miss Sullivan. In spite of disabilities, Helen Keller never showed timidity. She was a daring and adventurous girl. She was gifted with exceptional sense of small and tall. Whenever Helen learnt was through her exceptional sense of awe, she had ability to copy up with her disabilities and to live an active life. ये था इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर. अब जो लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, थीम ऑफ द नॉवल ऑफ द स्टोरी ऑफ माई लाइफ, इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है, Keller's main message in her autobiography is that you can preserve through anything in life. She also wrote to express the survival of her disabilities and how she overcome them. Keller's purpose was to inspire and people to endure, to tell people not to tease or hurt people who had disabilities because they were not any different from them. Helen Keller wrote her life story as a tool for other people to learn from. She was plagued by disabilities that she had to overcome, to tell blind, deaf, and mute people that they are just ordinary people. ये था इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर. बीजी जनरल इंग्लिश का गेस्ट पेपर हमने ऑलरेडी एक अपलोड किया हुआ है, लेकिन उसमें आंसर्स नहीं दिए हमने. इस पेपर में हमने आंसर्स भी आपके साथ शेयर किए. आप वो पेपर भी चेक कर सकते हो हमारे प्ले लिस्ट बीजी थर्ड सेमेस्टर में. थैंक यू.